Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. My name is Hillary from the Museum of Early Trades and Crafts in Madison, New Jersey, and we're giving you some spring-themed crafts that you can do at home. We also have lots of other fun activities on our website, metc.org, and the METC at Home section of our website. So today, we're going to be learning a trick to make something that looks a lot like tie-dye, but without all the mess. So what you'll need for this craft is a white round coffee filter, markers of various colors, make sure they're washable, and a black permanent marker. You'll also need either a spray bottle with water, or if you don't have a spray bottle, just a cup with some water in it. And you'll probably want some paper towels as well. Now you can do this for lots of different types of things. You can either do this to cut up for a collage as a backdrop for something, or you can turn it into a shape like we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making some shamrocks with our colors here. So the first thing you want to do is decide if you do want any sort of pattern. You can always add it later, but if you want to do it at the beginning, you want to draw it onto your coffee filter with your permanent black marker. Very important, if you do it with a washable marker, it will just wash away with the rest of your colors. So you can either draw your own, or we do have some Clover patterns on our website that you can print out and download. Once you've got your pattern, it's time to add color. You can do this however you want, be creative, use lots of different colors. You probably want to avoid colors that are too dark unless you're going for more of a look like this. They tend to get a little bit muddier if you use browns and blacks and things. I'm going to use some nice bright spring colors, but you can use whatever you want and just really fill it up. Lots of scribbles all over, lots of color on this thing. Don't worry about it looking neat. That's not the point here. This is not the time to do some nice fancy design. This is the time to just scribble all over your coffee filter. I'm doing lots of shades of green because, you know, that's what I think of with the springtime, but I'm going to add in a little bit of blue as well, maybe around the edges here, maybe through the sides. All of this, just really filling it up. Lots of color. The more color you get on here, the better when you're done. I'm going to add a little splash of pink to brighten things up a little bit. Maybe a little purple. Let's see. And we'll have to see how this comes out. You can always do more than one if you don't like how the first one comes out. This can be a little bit of experimentation as well. All right, so I think I'm done adding my color. Maybe just a teensy bit more green to finish it out. Now, if you have some sort of tray or plate that can get a little messy, you'll want to use that. Otherwise, you might just want to have a nice big stack of paper towels. The newspaper is here to protect my work surface, you'll notice that, but I don't want to do this right on newspaper or else the ink from the newspaper will come on up into it. So I'm going to do it in this nice little tray, but just use something that's solid color so you're not getting any ink on it. And now I want to start adding my water. Now, better to start less water and add, because you can always add more water, but you can't take it away. You want enough water that the colors blend, but not so much that you start to lose the colors altogether. They could just run off your coffee filter altogether, and you don't want that. So you start light, and you can do this either with your cup of water or your spray bottle. If you're just using a cup of water, just take a little water in your hands. Just sort of start sprinkling it on. If you have a spray bottle, you just lightly start spraying. Try to get all over. And do you see how those colors are starting to run? Look how cool that is. So you watch all the colors run together. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Make sure every area is wet, but nothing too wet. If you see anything that hasn't blended, I'll just give it another squirt there. That's probably enough. I probably don't want to add any more water than that. Look how cool those colors are blending. And now we just need to let it dry. What you probably want to do is kind of pick it up a little bit so that it doesn't get too saturated. Kind of maybe prop it a little bit. This is when you can use your paper towels. You could leave it on your paper towels to help it dry a little bit. You may want to just occasionally lift it up a little bit as it's drying, just so that the colors don't get too blurred together there. And when it's done drying, you have your beautiful tie-dye pattern in either your shamrock shape or whatever other shape that you want to do. So thank you for joining us today. Hope you'll check in all week for other crafts we have going on, and check out our website also for other fun activities to do while you're stuck at home.